Welcome to the weekly message with Senior Mother in Israel, ProphetessMaryAyodele with Follow the Light, Cherubim and Seraphim Ministries for the week of August 2nd, 2026. Our theme this week is Give What Has Been Given, and the foundation of our theme is based in Luke chapter 6, verse 38. Luke chapter 6, verse 38. Which reads, Give, and it will be given to you. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, will be poured into your lap. And with the measure you use, it will be measured to you. This week's reflection is about how we can walk closely and wisely with the word of the Most High during this upcoming week. The first thing we want to do is review our seasonal prophetic word based on the summer of 2026, which enjoins us to honor our elders, remember where we came from, deal with our vision, both spiritually and physically, do not agitate our enemies, honor the women in our lives, be humble and grateful, prepare for astounding blessings and provision, and to review the prophetic word for the year of 2026 and review the prophetic word for spring of 2026 and to share our blessings within our community quietly. This week, our themes are about stewardship, generosity, and righteous balance. And it's a week to recognize that the Most High entrusts us with blessings so that we can become channels rather than reservoirs. The blessings need to flow through us. Examine in your life where generosity and forgiveness and encouragement, wisdom, kindness, compassion, resources. Look at your life and ask yourself where those things may have been withheld by you out of fear. And that fear could be that you don't think it's enough to share, or you're afraid of giving too much, maybe reflecting on in the past you gave so much and you didn't feel like you were replenished. Whatever the source of that fear, real or imagined, or something you saw happen to somebody else that you're trying to avoid, we're going to put that within a prayer to the Most High to heal us from withholding blessings because they are to flow through us. We are to be stewards and not hoarders. The three scriptures that are underlying this theme this week are Proverbs chapter 11, verse 25, which reads, A generous person will prosper. Whoever refreshes others will be refreshed. 2 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 6 through 8, which reads, Remember this, whoever sows sparingly will also reap sparingly, and whoever sows generously will also reap generously. Each of you should give what you've decided in your heart to give, not reluctantly or under compulsion, for the Most High loves a cheerful giver. And the Most High is able to bless you abundantly, so that in all things, at all times, having all that you need, you will abound in every good work. And the Most High is able to bless you abundantly, so that in all things, at all times, having all that you need, you will abound in every good work. And Psalm 112, verse 5, which reads, Good will come to those who are generous and lend freely, who conduct their affairs with justice. Please feel free to write those scriptures out, type them into your computers as your screensavers, put them in your journal, work with those scriptures throughout this week, and include them in your study of the Word of the Most High, forever after. I hope that inspires you to support your sacred stewardship. Now, this week, ask yourself these three questions after knowing this. Provision is much more than money. It's going to include your influence, your opportunities, your knowledge, prayers, compassion, kindness. Once again, it's more than money, but it includes money. And a person who understands sacred stewardship is going to realize that every blessing comes with an assignment. So every blessing comes with an assignment. And these three questions to ask yourself this week can help you identify the assignment and where you may be having some blockages on fulfilling that assignment. Where has the Most High blessed you? Who has been waiting for what you already possess? And how can you bring balance rather than dependency? And that's in your life and in the lives of others. Where can you bring balance rather than dependency? Our weekly practice for this week is to offer one intentional act of generosity every day. It can be financial, practical, emotional, or spiritual. And then record the changes in your heart as you practice sacred stewardship. So pay attention to what happens inside of your heart when you are stepping more fully into the role of a sacred steward. I want to thank you all for joining me again this week. Our closing blessing, please close your eyes if you're in a safe place to do that. If you are not in a place where you can do that, if you're in a public place or you're driving, just breathe in deeply and hold on to these words. Put them in your heart. May your hands remain open to receive and open to give. May the Most High establish you as a faithful steward, a sacred steward whose generosity reflects his abundance. Thank you again for joining me this week. May the Most High continue to bless you and keep you. From my heart to yours, stay blessed. Love y'all. See you next time.